Hello everyone, welcome back to One United. Hello, hi Mo, hi.
Yo,
Sorry, hi Kira, hi Zoro,
stop.
and hi to our guest Roshaf. Thanks for joining us
Hi.
today. Okay, so
Thank you
we are
for
very
inviting me.
excited because today is our very first with the fans session. Right, so basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk, ask opinions and views with our fan in this session, and today's topic is gonna be the season review and of course the hot topic now, the transfer market, right? So I'm gonna pass the mic to Zoro.
Yeah.
Bring it on, Zoro. Take it.
Alright, thank you all. Okay, cut us down to the teams that we played, and well, United managed to sneak into the third position and ensuring Champions League status for next season. So, bring forward to our guest. What are your feelings towards the former this season, and what are your thoughts overall on the United season? Okay, thank you for the organizer. Thank you for the founder. I can say it's founder inviting me to join this so-called football. Is it pundit? Something like that?
Yes, so we can say we are the fan channel, fan channel. You can say that.
Fan channel. Okay, fine. Alright, good. Alright, I guess my thought on our beloved team lah. Okay, Manchester United. Alright, so having third place in the last season, I'm gonna say is one okay good?
Okay, proceed.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna say we should be best lah. Okay, because with whatever we have currently, we managed to secure third placing in the league, alright, with the team, right? I'm gonna say with the Bruno coming in, he changed everything. He changed the game, he changed totally the what do you call it? Can drive the teams to do something, become better, and also towards the end of the season, we improve a lot. Even the hiccup a little bit towards 2-3 games before season over. We should be best. Having secured that placing, I think we can do better by next season with some player that we managed to secure, we managed to buy. I think our team can go beyond that. Right? I mean, can challenge the like Liverpool, Manchester City, even for the European League. I think European Champions League. I think we need to have a very good quality player so that we can go further lah. Alright, if we want to success, you want to get at least one trophy. I think now we are focusing in Europa League. Okay, we tried our best. I hope Ole can strategize the game, strategize the team, at least to secure one cup, just for the fans. Alright, okay, because this season we don't have any. I think we don't have any cup. Yeah. I think forgot already lah. Last year we got cup or not?
Still cut the rainbow.
No, we don't.
Last year we don't, right?
Okay. The last one is FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken. FA Cup or
Macam FA Cup
Europa League. Yeah, FA Cup, Europa League, and if I'm not mistaken, we also won the Shield. Yes. That is the last one that
we have the cup. But this season, I mean, for BPL finished already. Now we only left for Europa League. At least we can have something, right, for the fans. But
next year, if new good player, quality
ones, you want the quality one, you should invest lah. So that one is beyond our control, but we can propose lah. We can comment, we can feedback, we can respond. But everything is up to the management. Okay? So, but if we have the good player, with the Ole patience, with the Bruno patience, I think Manchester can be a good team next season. Can compete with Liverpool, with Chelsea, with City especially, right? I
Right.
think that is my thought lah. That is my thought lah. All right.
Good point. That
That's die hard fans, alright? Okay, continue. Okay, as Shah pointed out, there's the few blacks and also several signings we mentioned. So, needless to say, Ole had done several,
I would say quite a good transfer window for the past two windows. And another point to point out is our captain, Harry Maguire, featured in all 38 Premier League games last season. So not a quite bad signing for first his debut season in the United. In addition, due to the global pandemic, COVID-19, C-19 or whatnot, so the league has been suspended since March. Wouldn't you say this particular hung league games since March then has been a blessing in disguise for United? Because why? During that time, we are basically struggling with injuries with our key players. Pogba is still on the sideline, and also Rashford has done his injuries back then. So
when the project is
come in, it seems that our forms basically come up with the returning of injury players. Would you agree with that? I open to all.
I should say yes lah. It's 3 months for the players to recover from the injuries. The key player, like I can say Luke Shaw, he managed to play up to I think last 3 games he cannot play, right? He's helping a lot the team. Alright, if you can say Luke Shaw is one of the key player. He is very solid on the as a skipper,
as a overlapper.
Alright, okay. Yes, like you say, Maguire, the first new player who played 38 games in the season without left any game lah. So I think so far, if you see that during the Sir Alex era, there's a new player, they won't play full time. Usually come as you can see like CR7, he only play in. It's not it's not in the first 11. But Harry, yes. But yeah lah. We can say Harry is a very solid. Sometimes flip flop. I think he should be careful, right? Because he need someone. We don't have. We are looking forward to have Ferdinand and Vidic pair. But
right now, I can
see we have the pair like that yet, but it's coming. Maybe Maguire with someone, with Lindelof, or with the Smalling comeback. I'm not sure if
Smaldini.
Ole can come back. I'm not sure if Ole can give
him opportunity to play along with Maguire, because I saw Smalling play in Roma, play in Italy. Is very solid. He secured many times first 11 with Roma. I think that is a good indicator. All right. I think Ole need to strategize on the back four. All right. So that Digia won't do a lot of work lah, something like that. Right.
Yeah. For actually, just to highlight for
our team,
that project restart really didn't really help in Ole's planning in trying to find the right formation to play Pogba and Bruno together, because originally when Bruno came in, Pogba wasn't still wasn't in the team. So at the time, he was only focusing on playing Bruno as a playmaker. So when Pogba was available, he was able to tweak the system to allow Pogba and Bruno to play together. But the worrying trend is still there. You see that for the first few games after the project restart, we managed to win quite convincingly 4-0 for 1, if not second. And then after that, we start to see our players being tired. So, and then our second string players were unable to maintain that momentum. So I believe there were some statement over in the papers back then saying that Oli is trying to make a statement to the board saying that the current second strangers is unable to actually cope with the first team. And even though we can be proud, Harry Maguire had played 38 games without any issues. All throughout the whole season. But it is also another worrying statistic because it means actually you only have one player that can play that part.
Yes.
So if Maguire is not around, we don't really know what's the next best player we have.
That's a really good point, Kira. That's a really good point, I think.
Any more further addition more?
Yeah, more. I think you have been following the market so far, and you've been updating quite frequently. So
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later on. Right, we're gonna talk later on. We're gonna ask Bro Shaf what is opinion on our transfer market activities lah. Right. So that's about that. How about we have of course, since Kira has talked about transfer, right? So let's talk about the signings that we did this season. Right, we have James, Bissaka, and of course the big money move for Maguire, right? So and then in January we have of course the totemic Bruno Fernandes that you've mentioned just now, right? So out of these four, right, if you can rate these four, let's say out of 10, right, what rating will you give in terms of their performance and the value of that they bring to the team, right? James, Bissaka, Maguire, and Fernandes.
Okay. So we have 4 new signing last season. I'm gonna say Bruno will come the first one. Okay, the first. If I rank the 4 figures, these four players, big players ni, I'm gonna say Bruno. I can give him with the patience, with the hardworking in the pitch. 8/10. Alright. Next, second one I will give to Bissaka lah. Alright. I can say 7.5. Right. Is a why I cannot give Maguire number 1 in the first place. Why? Because of even he has he has the 38 appearance, but if he's more solid, I think he deserves to get even 9, 10. I think perfect. But for Maguire, I can give 6. And DJ is a pity boy, seriously, because DJ, I think first quarter of the season, he very well played lah in the pitch. I think somehow towards the end he's a bit the game. I mean the performance of his play is a bit reduced. I do not know why. But DJ is a future for the MU because the speed, the pace, and he need to sharpen his ball control and also I think on others is he need more confidence lah. He need more confidence when facing the opponent. That is my thought lah for the signing of this last season.
Regard to signing, aren't we forgetting someone?
Yeah, I thought we have another.
Gallo.
Siapa lagi?
Gallo is actually a loan signing, but yeah,
a loan
temporary
signing,
solution
yes.
to a big problem. So.
Totally forgot about that. My mistake. My bad.
Igalo, he finished the job lah. He come and he finished the job. I think it's like Ole during his time. You know, when Sir Alex bring Ole in, so he need to finish the job. So he made it. So Igalo, I think Ole see Igalo can do that, but because of the pandemic, because of we rest about
I mean, a long rest in the game. I mean, for the football in UK. So the impact of Igalo not really, what we call it, not really seen lah. But if Igalo still maintain, I will prefer Igalo to become what we call it,
Super sub.
last time super sub. Yes, super sub. I would love to see Igalo become a super sub.
Unfortunately, he will only be with us until the end of the season lah. Right.
Yeah, that's the thing lah. Right. Okay.
Right. That's good point on the signing itself. Okay. Moving on. Bro Chef, we would like to ask you, for EPL alone, each goal for you, we kata apa? Be the goal of the season for United. Which goal that still brings vivid memories to you when you recall back season 2019-2020?
Okay. Inclusive the FA Cup or Carabao Cup?
Yeah, just take it as a domestic
I
tournament.
think I know which goal.
As a whole season lah.
The moment he asked if
think
include the cup.
Based on the last survey done, I think someone ada forward me the survey. I choose the free kick from Rashford. That is the best kick ever lah. I can see so called not similar. I think perfect like CR7 lah. But it's the only one.
Not a bad choice at all. Not a bad choice at all.
You not see such with CR left, right?
Yeah. Last time with CR with us, we can see all the fantastic. I mean the fabulous, the amazing goal lah. But now to have it, okay. If you have it, is a bonus. But we score the goal is a wow, good already, good enough lah. And to have more than that is a bonus for us. But during CR, during Ryan Gate, during school, all those is our I can say it's our foot lah. It's our something wow.
Our food
I see school gate. Our foot. Okay, it's always there. It's always easy to get. But now, as long we score, then okay. We to have the very nice, very fantastic scoring. I think it's a bonus now lah. Alright. I hope we can improve. I hope we can get that kind of moment during our, I think masa you sokong MU pun mungkin you still secondary school, uni time, that you can appreciate that, and you are really proud as a Manchester United fan.
Supported.
Right. Now you still is still loyal to the MU, but you want more, okay? Because you have everything last time, but now you don't have that. But as a fan, you need to be patient because our time will come.
But hopefully we don't have to wait 30 years lah, right?
Yeah, we do not. I don't want to wait another 30 years, but I want at least something good for us, something good for our young generation. This, but Manchester United fan is all over the world.
Okay, but having said that about our scoring statistics, actually this season has been one of the best seasons after some time. In fact, actually, it's better than time, I think, for the final moments of his season. So I'd say actually we can only hope that we go better, we get better. And having said that, that trio up in front has been showing promise, and hopefully we can capitalize on that.
Right, alright, that's a good point being highlighted because sleepers as the old saying goes, everything that goes up must come down at some point. So we are currently at the bottom. We are going up again. So we continue. Not everyone that will be champions will be champions. EPL especially, if you look at it in the under other European leagues, they perhaps have the champion was consecutive nearly to 10 consecutive times. So, but that's not the case for EPL. So we will never know what will happen for next season. Being said that, our arch rival has come back to EPL. Leeds United have managed to come back with a good manager, Marcelo Bielsa. So adding in another top manager in the mix of top six currently we have, gonna be another fun journey next season. Right. Next up we'll be talking about transfers. I'll pass back to Mo. Mo, take it up.
Okay, thanks Kira. Okay, of course, we're gonna do transfer update as well in this video, and since we have our fan Boshaf, we're gonna ask him a few views on transfer. Okay, for today, there's not much big movement. Still, for Sancho, it's the status quo, I would say. Right? There are conflicting reports, contradicting reports. One sources Bill was saying that United have to complete or make a bid by this Monday. If not, Dortmund would refuse to sell Sancho, and they would increase his wages by around 60%, right? And they will offer him new contract. So that's what Bill was saying. And then there's another source saying that they have moved the the deadline date from 10 August to 20th August to give them time to discuss on the payment structure. But I would believe the safest word in the business, which is Fabrizio Romano, right? He said that what Fabrizio said, I think it has been said. I've been talking about this like I think 3 days already. Means just to show you how there's no movement, or at least there's no update that anyone knows. Maybe there's some movement behind the scene that we do not know. But as of now, status quo, what Fabrizio said, personal terms agreed until 2025. Wages around 230 per week. Alright. With tax, after tax around 170. And there's no deadline basically. Yeah, obviously there's no deadline because I don't think it makes sense for Dortmund to have deadline, because the transfer window is the deadline. Let's say United were to miss the 20th, let's say they will say 20th August, right? United were to miss that, they don't want to sell, but before, let's say 3 days before the window closed, suddenly United give them upfront 120 million euros like they want. You think they're gonna reject that? I don't think so, right? So I think that deadline story is a bit ridiculous. I think everybody was agreeing that it's just a tactics from Dortmund. I think we all know the story here. I think we all been fans of United, right, for a long time. We know how United transfer window always tend to go. Even if you look like Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Fernandes, always the story is that United is considering to pull out or to walk off because the selling club doesn't want to budge with their selling price. But a week later, we sign a player, right? And finally, with the original asking price. So I'm not sure why we keep playing this game lah, right? Because in the end, we end up paying what they want, right? But the common consensus is that United has agreed with the fee. It's just that now they are discussing the payment structure because United doesn't want to pay lump sum. They want to pay in installment, right? So I think the sticking point is on the upfront fee, right? Maybe United want to pay a bit lower. Dortmund is demanding a bit higher, right? United want to pay around 70 million euros. Dortmund is asking around. United want to pay around 80 million euros. Dortmund is asking around 90. So I think that's where the sticking point, because that's where the most people are talking about, right? So that's about Sancho. And before we move on, just want to ask Kira. We talking about Sancho, yeah. Sancho. We keep talking about Sancho since our first daily transfer update. What do you think about Sancho, and is he worth the price and the hassle we are going through right now?
I think the biggest signing we could have, we do need to do right now is that director of football signing. And there have been rumors saying that we are trying to get Edwin van der Sar to that position from Ajax.
Yep.
And we can see actually what Edwin has done in Ajax was a very good move in getting Hakim Ziyech and Frankie De Jong back when Ajax was on the final of UCL. So what I guess what I'm trying to say is that we need to to first understand the football that we want to play next season. At the moment, it looks like we are playing like a 4-3-3 formation with a more direct 3-4-3 attacking mindset and a 5-2 when we are defending. So if that is the case, we have to understand first and foremost whether Sancho can adapt
Missing
to that.
Sanchez? Someone is missing Sanchez?
Yeah, Sanchez already is going to leave, right? Okay. So whether Sancho can actually adapt to that mindset, and whether are we going to maintain that formation and that attacking flair throughout the season. That is not only saying Sancho, but having said that, like I mentioned, about Maguire's positioning and Maguire's placement, second stringer, and all those, they all must be able to adapt to that 3-4-3, 5-2-2, and also 5-3-2, sorry, 5-3-2, and also 4-3-3, different formation whenever we are in attacking, defending, or counter-attacking mode. So Sancho is mainly focusing on attack, and you can see that Greenwood he has also done his part in defending whenever Saka is up in front. So I'm expecting that when Sancho stands in, Greenwood and Sancho will be fighting for that position. So Sancho must be able to match Greenwood, who's technically of the same age as he is, in terms of work rate and in terms of sharpness. If anything, he should be able to outmatch Greenwood's attacking prowess.
That's the thing about that front four if you add Sancho, because all of them is very flexible. They can play across the front three, right? So Greenwood is not necessarily gonna fight with Sancho. Basically, I think next season if we get Sancho, Greenwood will be most likely being used more in the centre forward role, being back up to Martial, and he can play across, like I said, all four of them can play across the whole three, so that makes us very flexible and it's very easy to rotate the players, right? And I like the point about director of football. I think I'll be talking about that as well in our previous video. Yes, we are looking for director of football, and I will be happy if you get Edwin. But our director of football will be a bit different from others, as per the source lah, right? Because he will come in and work with Solskjaer. He will not come in and dictate or try to restructure the whole thing. He is here just to sort of assist in terms of transfer, but he will work with the structure and the philosophy that Ole has created. That's the intent.
True. That is the best outcome we can hope right now with what we have seen before in Ferguson's time, whereby he directs most of the things that is happening inside the whole club. So he was able to promote his 7 fledglings back in 1992, and Solskjaer is doing the same, but it looks like Solskjaer is doing it out of desperation rather than proper planning. But so far, all those players that he has been bringing up to the first team has been good. It's not great. And actually, when we first signed off Danny James, it was to mitigate the effect of losing anyone of the top 3. Back then it was Lingard, Martial, and Rashford. But towards the end of the season, Rashford, Martial were on the form of their lives, and all of a sudden Greenwood is also showcasing sharpness in front of goal, and that's why Danny James seems like he's losing his interest in the game for a bit. But hopefully, with an addition of Sancho and more competition in the front three positioning, it will help from him to get back on his best form.
Alright, so I'm going to move on to our next updates, and I'm going to ask our guest today his thoughts on this. apparently United is ready to listen to offers for whom?
For the Lord.
Right,
For the
so that was
Lord.
from the Guardian. So bro Shaf, what do you think about Lingard this season, and is this the right move for United, to being open to let him go?
Actually, it's up to Lingard. But if you, I do not know. I don't follow Lingard very personally. I mean, personally in Twitter, in Facebook, his Facebook or IG. I do not know what happened to him. I think there must be something create him like this. But until the end, Lingard is a very, what we call it. I can say he's the hardworking. He try his best. He always give uh, uh, last time, I mean previously he always give 100% in the pitch, but somehow there is something happened. I don't know why. I don't know what happened actually. He said it's a personal matter, something really affect his performance. All right, but until I won't forget the last goal. The last goal he created when we defeat Leicester. I think it's good to make me calm because I love this player. Okay, I do not love how he. I don't care about his character, but I always love to see him play well in the game because Lingard is the future of England. Lingard is someone England should what we call it something like taking care lah. All right, he is the future of England player, but everything with the current market because with the current performance, everything is up to Manchester. I don't know is it the official statement from MU? They want to let go Lingard, but everything is up to Lingard. If he think he don't deserve to play with United, then he can go to get another options. But I would love to see him remain in the club to fight for his place. Right? Because I always see he's the bright future for England, he's the bright future of United. Right? I don't want actually when he go to other club and somehow in that club he's perform, then we will only see this great player will lose the great player.
Tu macam musuh hati tu.
So I don't want to see that, especially in BPL. Kalau dia pergi tempat lain fine, but if like Sancho, he play. I mean, he's a Watford and a City academy player. Somehow he went to Bundesliga. He performed there, and I mean, and then represent England in the senior team. Actually, it's not racist lah. You are Malaysian, but you always want to see the England player play in England, right? Okay, it's not racist, but because you, you, I mean you already blend in it's like you know, you always following the England's news. I mean the football team, the football games, everything. Even you have. If you ask me to watch Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and you at the same time there is a Manchester City versus Liverpool, I will choose MCT versus Liverpool rather than Serie A or rather than La Liga. Okay, so it's up to Lingard, it's up to Manchester United. They know better than us. We only see from the outside. Alright, the inside we don't know what happened. Okay, and also to the Lingard. So if Lingard think he deserves to stay in United and fight for his place, then do it. He think
he should go out, play to other team, and he want to perform at other team, it's up to him. But for me, if you ask me personally, to be frank, I want to see him stay. Alright, and fight for his place. That's all. This is Manchester United. You need to fight. Same with other club. All the young player, all the star performer, you need to fight for your place. Like JDT. JDT, there has a lot of Malaysian star player. They need to fight for their place.
Yep, exactly.
Be the best of the best lah. Then only you can play.
Yep, of course Manchester United. So everybody have to fight for their place. Roshaf?
On the contrary,
Are we losing you, Roshaf? Are we losing Roshaf?
Point on the England player to be playing in English Premier League. Whereas I'm on the contradicting point because I would like to see more England player play abroad. We haven't had an England players that play abroad and played brilliantly. I think the last one was Meneman, Beckham.
No, we have, and we are bringing him back. We are trying to bring him back.
That's the thing. We need Sancho will be the next one. So I believe we should have better exports. English should have better exports playing abroad. Because why? In EPL we see dominated top players are dominated by foreign players. Sergio Aguero, David Silva, Mane, Salah. So it's kinda brings the question, why can't England players be better in foreign leagues?
Exactly. I would agree with that. I had the same thought as well.
This season we even Smalling with his penghijrahan to Italian Serie A, he did better.
Smaldini.
So that's when we can England players can fare better in foreign leagues as well.
Exactly. Okay, let's go to our last update. Not sure what happened to Bro Shaf. I think we lost his feed. Okay, last update on Gabriel. Right. I know apparently like we are based on the transfer podcast from Duncan Kessler, Ian McGarry, we are serious about getting Gabriel. We even asked Lee not to accept any offers without consulting United because we want to match whatever offers that comes to Gabriel. That's kind of show how serious we are, and transfer podcast is quite reliable, so I'm going to go with that. And they even said Gabriel apparently is preferring to play in Champions League. Before I know sources said that he prefers Arsenal, right? But now they're saying that he prefers to play Champions League, right? And United is playing it slow because they have a Europa League, right? So they are playing it slow with this deal. I think it will be accelerated after the Europa League, or we'll be knocked out, or we win the Europa League. So we need to see what's transpired that, and that's on Gabriel. Not much, right? So we have Sancho, we have Lingard and Gabriel. So that's the only updates, major updates we have today, right? So talking about Europa League, I want to ask Bro Shah, but since he's not here, we're gonna play Copenhagen in the quarterfinals, right? And then we might possibly meet Wolf for how many? What, the 5th time? My God, that is sick. The side of Wolf. And the best part, we might meet Lukaku and Sanchez again in the final. So Kira, how do you feel with our chances in the Europa League? And do you think Ole should go all out, or you should rotate the squad to keep the team fresh for the next season? Since next season is going to start in 12 September, it's not long away. What are your thoughts on that?
First you gotta see what is the target. Right now, since COVID-19 has actually skewed our schedule all over the place, we won't really know when Champions League is going to start after this. So, but I think I'm quite liking what Solskjaer is doing right now, in the sense that he's taking the opportunity to further find games among our academy players. Against last, he introduced, if I'm not mistaken, the name was Mengi, another left back, another centre back, just to see if we can unearth a gem rather than buy a ready-made replacement. We already have also Mensah, Tuanzili, and you know, at the moment I'm liking what Solskjaer is trying to do right now. Having said that, it is still a competition, and I really would like to see if we are able to see how far we can go with our current team. So regardless of whether we are going to meet Wolves again or Inter again, and with the season even starting up again, it is best if we allow Solskjaer some more time to find the best second stringers to be a backup for Bruno, Pogba, Matic, and Maguire. Especially looking at these four players are actually our backbone, other than apart than the top three up front. So I like to see we try our best, but agree that we shouldn't push ourselves too hard on this matter. Yep.
Okay, Bro Shaf, good to have you back. Okay, a quick one before we wrap things up. Right? The Europa League, do you think we can win that, or do you think we should go all out, or we should rotate players to, to preserve our first team players for the next season, because the break will be really short.
Yes. Okay. Manchester United is an organization. It's like a company. They have the KPI. They have the KPI. I do not know what is their strategy and initiative for the next year.
Trying to help
season. What is the hello?
Yeah.
Hello, bro.
What is the yeah?
Hey,
Yeah, hello.
it's okay, Bro Shaf. You are clear for my feed. It's okay. Proceed.
Okay, sure. Okay. So it's a KPI actually for Manchester United. I hope there is if we want to all out for all the competitions, I think based on the current players, we don't have the second team same part or similar to the first team. That is a big worry. If we have the second team like first team, then we can go all out. But if we don't have, or we very minor with more concerns on the second team, then we should focus. Okay, we should focus at least to keep up the momentum, to ensure the momentum, and also the player, at least they have something, they have objective. What is the objective to play with the Manchester United? At least something to increase the confidence level, because we have a lot of young players, the youngsters. Alright, to have everything in one season is actually, it's not impossible. If you guys want to all out, then if you can manage, and your body can tahan, your body can stand that, then why not? Just go. But if you don't, and with the injury, then it becomes to us. So for me, I would love to see what is the Ole vision for the next season. But currently, I don't see yet what is the Ole vision for the next season, because maybe he want to wait. What is the next transfer? Who is the player want to come in? Then he can strategize. But now the window is very, very tight, and Ole and also the management, the director, they need to come up with something to make the vision is clear. What we want to do in the next season. Okay, from there, then we know. So we can assume, we can predict what we want to go for the next year. That is my thought.
Okay, thank
Over
you.
to you guys.
We're gonna wrap this session today, our very first with the fan session. Again, thanks, Bro Shafi. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for
No problem.
your willingness to join the session. Right? Hopefully, you can share this video with your friends, your family, and this channel as well. Help us to grow, support us. Thank you for your support very much.
Boleh.
Right? And for those watching, please hit the like button, and of course, don't forget to subscribe and click the ding bell to get notified our from content. Okay, we're gonna see you guys on our next video. Hopefully get more transfer updates tomorrow, more big transfer updates tomorrow. Again, thank you, Bro Shafi. Okay. Okay, Kira, Zoro, bye bye. Good night, everyone.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Good night. Good night. Good night.